Hola todo el mundo, bienvenidos nuevamente a Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Estamos camino a fin de mes, la última vez hicimos el desvío de Cloud, que era más difícil que la batalla final de Blue Lions. Y hoy parece que a Settle le gustaría hablar contigo. ¿Quieres aceptar?
May I discuss something with you? I promised to help you find the truth of who you are. But I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed.
¿A qué te refieres?
5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence.
¿A qué te refieres?
I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally.
Incluso los miembros de una familia se traicionan.
You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me. And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you.
¿A qué te refieres?
I am still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
Bueno, eso ha sido un poco awkward. Vamos a ver los social links antes de llegar a fin de mes. Tenemos unos cuantos.
It's finished.
Tenemos unos cuantos apoyos. Creo que la mayoría eran de setes. Vamos a ello. Primero, Lorenz con Licitea. Y con esto terminamos esta cadena.
It's no good for you to expose yourself to such strong sunlight. And a chill could steal upon you at any moment. You really ought to have worn a mantle. You have been running yourself absolutely ragged. Would you please consider taking some rest?
Enough is enough. I am fully aware. Now, stop following me.
I'm only concerned for your health.
That's great and all, but I feel fine today, and I'm perfectly capable of caring for myself. I don't have time to take a rest. I'm overloaded with work, and I have less time than everyone else. I just want to do my own thing, bring order to the Alliance, and put my parents' minds at ease.
No need to rush. How can you be so certain your lifespan is shortened anyway? I do not know who decided that, but consider me skeptical. If you are healthy now, and if you take proper care of yourself, you ought to live just as long as anyone else.
That's all well and good, but those vitamin-packed sweets you brought tasted weird.
If you want a healthy body, then you need to start with what you eat.
You have a point, but those health sweets are gross.
I sent for the finest in wholesome, healthy treats for you. I asked only for the very sweetest.
That was pretty nice of you. I'm sorry, Lawrence. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Still, I don't need bushels and bushels of them. Gaining a ton of weight won't exactly lengthen my lifespan either. I mean, I like to be able to hang out with you as much as possible, and for as long as possible.
Truly? Oh, I'm so glad. I feel the same. Even in an otherwise perfect future, I still cannot see a happy life for myself without you in it. In fact, the more time we spend together, the more essential to me you become. So let us walk, side by side, toward a future together.
Yikes! Keep it down, will you?
Why are you flustered? What is there to be embarrassed about? You know I will always care for you.
Okay, noted. Will you just calm down already?
You need not worry about a thing. I will look after you no matter what may come. After all, the future of Fodlan rests upon my shoulders, does it not?
I won't give up on myself either. Thanks for caring, Lawrence.
Lawrence es un buen personaje. Diría que es mi segundo personaje favorito de Golden Deals, detrás de Marianne. Hablando de Marianne, no, Ignaz con Licitea, iba a decir Ignaz con Marianne, no, Ignaz con Licitea.
Oh, hey, it's you. Going for a walk again today?
No, I'm on cooking duty today, and I have to head into town for some groceries.
All on your own? I'd better go with you. I'd be worried if you went by yourself.
No, please, I can manage on my own.
But won't you have a hard time carrying everything back?
Not at all. I'll be fine. I'm just replacing a few ingredients. Also, I may not look it, but I'm actually quite strong. I've been exercising every day.
You're right. You don't look it. Your biceps are a fraction of the size of Raphael's.
Ya, bueno, los de Rafael no cuentan.
You start fumbling around under the weight of all the groceries, and then you trip and spill everything everywhere.
Estás tratando como un crío.
I'm just saying, that could be your future. It could happen. It doesn't look pretty.
That's what you think of me, huh?
Yep. You're honestly a bit of a mess.
I see.
Oh, knock it off with the wounded puppy dog eyes. As though I'm some sort of villain in your story.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm just a bit sensitive, that's all. You're talking like you don't respect me.
I see. So now it's my fault?
Lo es. Lo es.
No matter how grown you seem to think you are, there's so much you're incapable of. You can play at being a mature adult, but it only ever complicates things, and that's exactly what makes you look like a child.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, enough already! Would you just leave me alone?
Maybe I went a bit far that time. But he's so stubborn despite his ineptitude. I can't just leave it be. He's so foolish, constantly making a mess of things. Wait, but then...
No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
What he said to me before. To everyone else, do I seem just like Ignaz?
Yep. 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 Siguiente, Hilda con Seteth.
Oh, it's Seteth. I'd better slip away before he...
Ah, I see you are indulging in a bit of reading. You are fond of books, I take it?
Yes, reading's one of my favorite pastimes. I was just finishing up, actually, so I think I'll...
That is most fortuitous.
Fortuitous? How do you figure?
Come with me. I have a story to share with you. Once upon a time, deep in the cold mountains, there lived a lazy fox and an industrious squirrel. The squirrel worked tirelessly all day long, while the fox did nothing but lounge around and play. When autumn came, the squirrel hurriedly gathered up acorns for the winter. But the fox continued to play without a care. A biting winter fell upon the land. The mountains, caked in snow, concealed all nourishment from sight. The hungry fox went to the squirrel's dwelling, but the squirrel had locked up tight and gone to sleep. Every so often, the squirrel would wake, enjoy a nibble of an acorn, and then return to an easy slumber. The fox, on the other hand, with nowhere else to turn, was forced to scrounge for food in the bitter cold of the forest. Forlorn and hungry, he wandered in solitude all through the winter, until spring came. And so it is to this very day that foxes are denied the comforts of hibernation.
Ah, I really learned something about foxes. I read lots of fairy tales like that when I was little. But the lazy fox and the industrious squirrel, huh? That one I don't think I've heard before.
That is not surprising, considering I wrote it.
Oh,
Oh, you wrote it?
I did. When Flame was young, she loved fairy tales more than anything. I would read them to her often. This one, however, is a more recent creation. I wrote it for the benefit of the children in the monastery. So, what do you think? I'm curious to hear what sort of impression it made on you.
It's so cute.
You found it to be cute?
I can just see it now. You writing fairy tales for your little sister. That's just the cutest thing. Honestly, to me, you usually come across as stern and overly perceptive. But now I know you have a sweet side, too. I feel like I'm seeing you in a whole new light.
That is not what I was hoping to hear.
Ay, pobrecetes. El nivel de poder entre Giles se sube. Siguiente, Leoni y Seteth.
Hello again, Seteth. Oh, full basket. Big catch?
Indeed. Thanks to you, I now know all about the proper use of bait.
Even so, that's quite the haul.
I have developed a few tricks of my own as well. In my enthusiasm, I may have gotten a little greedy.
Oh, yeah?
Once I started to catch fish, I began to pay very close attention to the number I had caught. I hear it is not uncommon for one to become a little preoccupied with that sort of thing. And when I recalled the prospect of having what I caught cooked for me, the challenge was too tempting to ignore. But alas, it seems I have gotten a little more preoccupied than is appropriate for my age.
Well, that's only natural. Seeing what you've already got just makes you curious how far you can take it.
It has made fishing an even richer experience for me. And for that, I must thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I should thank you too.
Oh?
Yeah. Used to be, I only ever fished for food. Lately, though, I've been coming here just to relax. I do still eat the fish, of course, but I appreciate fishing in a whole new way now.
It seems we have both made worthwhile discoveries. So which is it today? Hunger or relaxation?
I'd only planned to take it easy, but seeing all you've caught has definitely made me hungry.
I had planned to bring all of them to you regardless. Take as many as you please.
Hey, thanks. In that case, why don't we eat together? You can leave all the cooking to me.
El nivel de poder entre Leoni y Seteth sube. Y para terminar, Seteth con Hademan.
Good day to you, Seteth.
Persistent, aren't you? If this is about my crest...
No. I thought we might speak of something else for a change.
Is that so?
Indeed. I am quite fond of conversation, even just for the sake of conversation. Just listen to an old man's worries, eh?
Very well. Go ahead.
Perhaps it's due to my age, but I've been troubled by lower back pain lately. Right now, I'm in the process of finding a good way to treat it.
it is an ointment you're after, I think Manuela would know more than me.
Doesn't it make you nervous to rely on Manuela? I do not mind asking her about the pain itself, but...
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. I'm only lamenting the fact that I am getting old. It is a pastime I'm not sure I enjoy. Yet I can't help but notice time hasn't taken such a toll on you.
Signs of age may not write themselves plainly on my face, but I feel the strain of years as much as you.
Is that right? But then, that doesn't explain your sister. Your sister, Flame, was born around the time I came to the monastery from the Empire, yes? In all that time, I never knew you to pay her a visit or to write her letters. Yet somehow, the two of you seem very close, like a family who has spent years together. Could this not suggest a different interpretation? Perhaps, like you, she has...
You will not pry into Flame's business. If you interrogate her, no. If you even so much as inquire where she has been or what she has done, I will never forgive you. Never. Investigate me all you wish. I will even cooperate if I must. But Flame...
Calm down, Seteth. I have no intentions of approaching Flame.
Do I have your word on that?
You have my word as a scholar and as a man. I do apologize for using your sister's name in that way.
Using her? What do you... Oh, that is low.
Yeah, eso ha sido muy rastrero.
You promised me just now. Investigate me all you wish, you said. I will even cooperate, you said. Do you Those words were all I needed to hear. Now I have no cause to approach your sister.
Seems I have no choice. To think I have been played the fool by a man of your age.
I'll let that slight go, now that I have your cooperation.
Even with my cooperation, there is no guarantee you will reach the truth.
Oh, Seteth. Searching for the truth is what I do. And I will find it. I promise you that.
Then I suppose I will have to look forward to the day you prove your claims.
En la edad de se dejan su papel. Muy bien, vamos a parar aquí hasta que llegue fin de mes. Nos vemos en un rato. Aún es temprano, a lo mejor puedo hacer esto. Bueno, aún no es fin de mes, pero vamos a hacer algo distinto, ya que hemos estado gastando las armas legendarias, así que no hay mucho que hacer realmente. Quiero decir, creo que solo me quedan apoyos de Ignatz y... Sí, creo que solo me quedan apoyos de Ignatz. Creo que he terminado todos los apoyos, el sitio no me va a dar el suyo final, salvo los de Ignatz. No, queda Lorenz con Hilda, es lo único que queda. Y el resto es todo Ignatz, es el único apoyo que no está terminado. De modo que, para variar, demos a descansar. Si eliges descansar, tu personaje y toda su clase se tomarán el día libre, lo que incrementará su motivación entre otros efectos. Descansar hará que aumente la motivación de tus aliados y que se repare automáticamente la espada suprema. ¿Quieres continuar? Sí. No que importe mucho, pero es... para hacer algo distinto. Oh.
Gronder Field should be around here, right? It's so foggy. Even if there were enemies here, we'd never know it. I recall the terrain from the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, but without the ability to see the enemy's formation.
Our enemies are subject to the same conditions. We'll just have to wait for the fog to clear up.
Speaking of enemies, what do you think became of those unidentified troops? Any follow-up reports?
We haven't heard anything since. If they were headed this way...
Sí, todos sabemos lo que va a ocurrir cuando vengan hacia aquí.
Well, I'd like to avoid being caught by surprise, but we can't make use of our scouts because of this fog. It's hard to predict this fight. There's no way to know what will happen.
Conservemos la calma.
Of course. The morale of our allies would be crushed if we let them see us shaking in our boots. Your guidance is going to be crucial, Teach. Now more than ever. Do whatever it takes to lead us to victory.
Vamos allá. Choque en Gronder. Los antiguos delegados de las tres casas se reúnen otra vez en los campos de Gronder, el escenario de la batalla de los leones y las águilas, para librar una contienda, real en esta ocasión, que enfrentará a Imperio, Reino y Alianza. La gente sigue haciéndose gremores.
Departing from the Great Bridge of Murden, the Alliance army marches south toward Enbar, the imperial capital. As an unknown military force begins their advance under the banner of the kingdom, the imperial army dispatches forces from Fort Mercius with the intention of intercepting them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
My thank you so much. I am grateful. Thanks so much.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Choque en Gronder. Sangre de leones y águilas. Creo que todo el mundo está equipado en condiciones. No debería haber ocurrido nada desde la última vez. Vamos al lío. Bernadette vuelve a estar en la baliza, ¿eh? Mira, ¿quién tenemos aquí? ¿Espada de Moralta? Scuder, ¿what? No recuerdo haber tenido estas dos cosas. Oh. Mira quién está aquí. Mercedes. Y debo entender que tú serías... No, tú no serías Annette, tienes demasiado poca magia. No. ¿Quién sería Annette? Tenéis demasiada poca magia para ser Annette. Sí, sois animistas, pero... Debo entender que tú serías Annette, porque shish, 22 de magia al nivel 34. What? Ah, bueno, vamos allá. Por cierto, que me lo mencionasteis. Por aquí debería estar Petra. 46 de velocidad. En fin, vamos al lío. Derrota a todos los comandantes enemigos. Clavado tu unidad tal caen.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
Kill every last one of them!
And so we fight on.
I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
Dimitri, he's alive. But he doesn't look interested in joining forces with us.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces. I will create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
Edgar, eres una bitch.
What's my strategy?
I'll do my best.
Vale, el plan es sencillo. Vamos a hacer que Annette snipee a Bernadetta con un buen ataque de viento. Realmente parece que despejar el camino. ¡Let's go!
Goddess, forgive me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, he de cargarme esos tíos. He de quitar esos tíos de en medio.
I'm your girl. Let's make this
He de quitar esos tíos de en medio.
Wow, thanks.
Bernadetta no va a disparar mucho. ¡Hadouken!
It had to be done.
No le voy a dejar disparar mucho. Al siguiente turno puedo disparar. Y al acorazado este ya no llega. Con lo que sí. Vale, la última vez Hilda me pegó una... ¿Va a venir Sylvain a pegarme la moscada esta vez? ¿Qué haces?
My orders?
Leave it to me.
Mounted units, advance!
Stay back. Stay back or I'll shoot.
Balista. Au. Oh shit. No puedo usar magia este turno. ¿No llego desde aquí? Ah, ya decía yo. Vale, Bernadetta, sal de aquí.
Center is in danger of being taken. We must be running to protect it.
¡Llegáis tarde!
Wish I could have at least died at home. Not in this big, stupid field.
¡Ya no hay balista! Obtienes un ecovalor.
Bernadetta, thank you. I'll make sure your life was not lost in vain.
Muy... ¡Oh, Dios santo! Los frames se suicidan aquí. ¡A la carga!
Can't afford to lose.
¡A la carga! Yoink. No, yoink. Creo que descansar, por cierto, no repara las otras armas legendarias, con lo que... A ver... no, no la repara. Vale. Vale, Marianne este turno no puede hacer nada. Heal. Poke. Poke.
Lament your weakness.
¡Hey, Edgar! ¿Qué le ha pasado a tu caballería? ¿Mm?
Sorry, but I must.